Okay, now is the time when we're going to actually learn how to create a seventh chord, okay? It's not as hard as it sounds. It's actually kind of fun. So if you look in the book, you can see they give you just a regular old C major scale, and they show you just what we've been doing all along. I'm only going to put the 5 there because we know we're only going to 5. So the 5/7 chord goes on the 5th note of the scale. Okay, so in C major, that's going to be G. And instead of stacking 3 burgers, we're going to stack 4 altogether. We're going to put 4 notes. Okay, so a G 7th chord has a major triad and then a minor triad on the top. It happens naturally in the key signature, so you don't have to do anything to it. Okay, so here we are. Here's a G major, and here's the 7. Okay, and then here is the C major. Okay, so the most common common chord progression is from the tonic to the subdominant to the 5/7 chord and then back to the tonic. So if we're going to spell those in C major, F major, G7, C major. Okay? And this is what it sounds like. Okay, so in the book, you actually have to do some exercises where they just give you the chord, okay? And they say, not even the chord, they just give you the key signature. And you have to figure out what the 5/7 chord is in there. And it's like, what? How am I supposed to do that? There are just some steps that you have to go through, just like always, okay? So the first thing is to figure out what key it is. So it's 1 sharp, it's G major. Then you have to count to 5, okay? So you can do it on your hand. G, A, B, C, D, okay? So it's going to be a D7 chord, okay? If you want to use the keyboard to figure out what the 5 is, start with G, right? We're going to call that 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and we come to D. All right, so from there we have to find the lowest D on the staff. Lowest D on the staff I see here is right there. Okay, and then we just stack the burgers, and that is a D7 chord. Okay, and what we call a 5/7 chord. Look at this one. They actually want you to put the 5/7 here and the D7 up here. Okay, now we're in F major. Okay, there's 1 flat, that's F major. We have to count up 5. Okay, here's F. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is that? C. Okay, so it's a C7 chord. I'm going to put it down here then. Add 1 extra burger. Okay, this is a 5/7. It's called a C7 chord. Okay, here's 2 flats. Okay, when we have 2 flats, what key are we in? E flat major. Okay, so look at your keyboard or count, whichever one you want. Here is B flat, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is F, okay? So it's going to be an F7 chord. I'm going to put it down here. That way I don't have to put so many ledger lines. Okay, so as long as they give you the actual key signature, you don't have to worry about the minor seventh on the top. When they don't give you the key signature, then you have to actually consider lowering the seventh by 1/2 step.